Keenan Shanholtz here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty at 300 Angle Drive in Purgitsville, West Virginia. This property's nearly 48 unrestricted acres, and you're only about a half mile off of US Route 220, maybe 15 minutes from Moorefield, West Virginia, 15 minutes from Romney, West Virginia, 15 minutes from Quarter H, which is 4-lane superhighway, less than an hour of ski resorts. I mean, it's got it going on. But the cabin's buried back here in the middle of the property, and it overlooks this pond down here, which the pond's probably about, it's at least a half acre or so, and it's stocked. There's bass and sunfish in there. And like I said, you're kind of buried right back here in the middle of the property. You'll never see a neighbor back here. And trying to put it in perspective, so the property is pretty square. You come in angle drives up this way, and there's a big flat ridge up here. The property's all 100% usable. It lays really nice. And then it rolls down into the hollow where the pond is down here and goes up on the next ridge and just down into the next hollow. So you got ridge, hollow, ridge, hollow, ridge, hollow, but it all lays real nice. I mean, it's literally 100% usable. You could walk around this thing and not draw a hard breath. And the cabin is a little over, it's right about 700 square foot. There's a bedroom and a bathroom on the main level, and then half the upper floor is a loft. And it's got the mini split Mitsubishi heat and cool, so it's super efficient. And there's also baseboard heat in there for a backup. The owner's AIRBNB this some, and that's certainly an option for this place. And if you like to hunt, I mean, there's farm fields, agricultural fields on this side over here. I mean, so it's a, travel corridor for wildlife here. Take you around, let you see it from the back. It's got vertical vinyl siding. It's kind of like a board and batten look. It's really cool looking. The cabin's about 10 years old. It's in really good shape. And then the electric comes in underground. You can see the electric's buried back here. Let me keep taking you around, then we'll go inside. But, I mean, you could hear a pin drop back here in these woods. I mean, it is total and complete privacy. So, and there's a good look down there at the pond. But, easy in, easy out of here. Like I said, you got all the privacy in the world, but you're only 15 minutes from a WAL-MART. Got a little deck here on the front. Give you another shot of the pond down here so you can see that, and then I'll take you inside. There's going to be several videos for this property because there's a lot to show you. And there's trails and stuff all around the property. I like the sign there. Show off your rod, fish naked. Cute sign. But, and the driveway just comes straight in back here. Curves around, and very private. Keenan Shanholtz here again at the inside of the cabin located at 300 Angle Drive in Purgitsville. As you can see, you got pine walls in here, vaulted ceiling. There's your mini split unit with a loft upstairs for bedrooms. Just a cute little kitchen here. That little Frigidaire fridge is really cute. I mean, just basically the basics. You got a little living area in here. A sitting area, a washer dryer. Take you in here and show you. Got your little bedroom here on the main level. Closet. Bathroom. Shower stall in here. Owner runs a dehumidifier in here. It has it in going into the hose going into the shower there. Whenever he's not here, I'm not sure why, because this thing is arid for sure. And you got a little closet under the steps. And you could sit here. You got a great view of the pond from inside here. I'll just take you upstairs. It's warm up here. That's where that heat's going. So you got a bed up here, little sitting area with a television, and it's just cute as it can be. You know, if you went to build a cabin like this today, by the time you get your utilities in it and everything, you'd have $200,000 in replicating this little cabin today when you figure in your utilities. So we have $375 as a price tag on this. You could not buy this land, start from scratch, and replicate this place for a nickel less than $400,000. Probably closer to $425 to $450 would probably be more realistic if you were trying to replicate it starting from scratch. So great little weekend place, enough for a couple guys to come up here and hunt and stay. I mean, this place would comfortably sleep, you know, 4 people, I would say. It's got all the essentials. It's ready to use, ready to rent, ready to do whatever you want to do. Keenan Shanholtz here again, West Virginia Land and Home Realty. I'm down here at the pond on 300 Angle Drive, and as you can see, there's plenty of room down here by the pond. There's a road that you can drive a pickup around down here, and it's a bad time of day because the sun's right in my face, but you can see the cabin right up there. Just want to illustrate you know, how nice this property lays. You can just see this hollow is just a very shallow hollow in here. And, you know, there's no reason why if somebody wanted to, I mean, this is a pretty good sized pond. Like I said, it's probably somewhere between 1/2 and 3/4 of an acre. But the hollow's wide here, and you got plenty of room. If you wanted to drain this and build this wall up higher, I mean, this pond could probably be made a good bit bigger if you wanted it bigger. But you just see how just shallow this hollow is, and it just rolls right up on this next ridge over here and just down real easy again to the next hollow. And I believe there's a fence down there because I think the guy next door's got cattle or whatever. So like the property line and the fence row's cleared out really well, you know, there on the back side. And you know, here's your spillway for the pond right here. And you know, it just comes out the back side right there like that. That's your overflow, and it just keeps going down the hollow there. But you know, properties like this are so hard to find. I mean, if you've been looking, you probably know or have some kind of idea of finding something, you know, that's got water on it, you know, which this does. I mean, you could fish here, good hunting ground, plenty of privacy, but not so far back in the sticks that, you know, it takes 2 days to get there. This is very convenient location, just very gentle topo. I mean, it's a real Four Seasons retreat. You're so close to skiing and stuff like that at Canaan Valley and Timberline here. You know, it's just a hair over 2 hours. You know, we're right at 2 hours from Northern Virginia, depending on where you're at. I mean, you pop on 66 from Northern Virginia, come out to 81, go south for just a few minutes, and then take old 55, I guess it is, over to Wardensville, and then hop on the 4-lane highway and into Moorefield, and you're here. So I got some more videos to take here, but just check this out. Very, very nice. And let me see if I can zoom in on the cabin. Boom, there you go. Keenan Shanholtz here again, 300 Angle Drive, Purgitsville, West Virginia. And I'm up here at the front of the property. Angle Drive is right there. And you just see how nice the woods are here. You know, I'm gonna do some explaining here, and this could be an additional building site here, or a fantastic place for like, you know, a camper or an RV pad for extended family or whatever. Because the way the story goes, some time ago, I don't know if this was in the 80s or what, some folks built a house here and it burned down, like immediately. Like, I think as soon as they basically hit the power on, the thing burned to the ground. I mean, That's the story I got. And there's a well up here, and this is the well that feeds the cabin. Now the cabin's down through the woods a good ways, and the water line's buried from the well, which is right there by that cinder block, all the way to the cabin. And there's also a septic up here. And the owner we had the well checked out, and I think he said they told him it got about 13 gallons a minute, which is plenty of water. And that the septic obviously had never been used and wasn't, you know, obviously was never used, and it should be fine to use. So I'm gonna have to poke around here a little bit to find the septic connection here, but this could make a great alternative building site. You got nice views of the mountain and stuff from here. Or if you just wanted to, you know, like I said, have a pad for an RV or whatever, the electric's right there. You can see the pole. It'd be a great spot for somebody to pull a camper or an RV in here and tap into you'd have to set an electric panel here, but to tap into the water and the septic, you know, the cabin has its own septic system. This would just be a great resource to have. You know, you could build an additional cabin up here, you know, it's for an Airbnb rental or whatever you wanted to do, because, you know, provided it has its own septic system up here, you can run up to 4 houses off of one well. So, and then there's a little shed there. It's in rough shape. It looks like a tree fell on the roof of it there. This property has a ton to offer. Like I said, it's almost 48 acres. Good survey on it, unrestricted. You got a 20-foot right-of-way out to Route 220 from here. Like I said, you know, you're 15 minutes from Walmart, movie theater, 4-lane highway, car dealerships, bowling alley, restaurants. Less than an hour from ski resorts, 2 hours from Northern Virginia. And it's peace and quiet out here and 100% usable ground. Come check it out.